Hello, everyone. Today is August 28th, 2017. This is Meredith, and this is a little lesson on solo ads, otherwise referred to as traffic. A solo ad is a company that offers solo ad purchasing. That company has a huge list of people on their email list. Could be millions of people or hundreds of thousands of people. And these are people who are used to getting their emails, so they will open them usually. And what this company that you're ordering these from is doing is constantly offering them offers. So someone like me orders a certain amount for them to send out to a certain amount of their people, and offering my business. And because the people are used to this guy, they're going to open, their chances are they're going to open that email, and chances are they're going to click on the link that I give him to give out. Now, so that's what it's all about. Now, the main purpose of solo ads, you usually will get a lot of people who will opt in, meaning will fill in your capture page. And so the main purpose of solo ads is to get a lot of emails to add to your email list, because you do want to gain a big list to send out email broadcasts periodically. Now, mostly they're going to send these lists to biz op seekers. That's business opportunity seekers. So they are people mostly looking for, or supposedly anyway, mostly looking for a business. Now, once they go through the capture page, once they put in their info, that's opting in on your capture page. The capture page is the page you have them go to before they look at your actual website, where they're going to fill in contact information, name and or phone number and or email. And once they look at that, they won't necessarily look at anything else. I have, sometimes it's just a lot of people opting in and doing nothing. Now, the capture page for traffic is best if you just have an email where you're not asking for their name and number. That also saves you a lot of work, because you don't have to call these people and all that. The idea is to get them on your email list and to have them be sending you to have you be sending them a lot of solicitation emails. And hopefully eventually they're going to go back to your website and going to join you or something like that, because sometimes some people need to look at things many, many times before they'll do anything. So that's the idea. And so the best thing for a solo ad is to just ask for their email. Now, I do that for solo ads, but for my other things, when the advertising is not a solo ad, I do ask them to put in their name, phone number, and email. Not everybody will do it. Not everybody will put in a real one. Sometimes they put in phonies, but that's what I ask for, and then I'll call them. But with solo ads, I just send them. I have the first email they get is going to be hopefully a really good one, and then I just keep sending emails. Now, you might want to get an email provider besides the company through which you have your capture page, where all your names go into that email provider, like AWeber is a very famous one. And then you can send out these broadcasts quite often if you want to. But it's recommended now that you don't send out broadcast emails. Broadcast means you're sending out to a whole big list. It's recommended you don't send them out more than twice a week, but it is recommended that you send them several times a month, if not twice every week. Let's see. And some places where you have a capture page, you can usually connect it directly to your AWeber or other email provider, so it automatically goes in there. Or you might have to download them from the place where you have your capture page and upload them into AWeber or whatever email provider you're going to get. And, when you do that, make sure you keep track what was the last one you uploaded, so you don't keep uploading the same one over and over again. By the way, any questions about any of this, be sure to ask me. Let's see here. Now, it's also recommended by the people who recommend that you do broadcast emails that you buy as much traffic as you can afford, because you really will get a lot of people opting in, so you'll keep building your list, and it's not going to take any of your time other than the time to write the broadcast email that you're sending out, because you don't have to call these people or text them, because you won't even have their phone number. So So it's recommended to just keep doing to as many people as you can afford to do, as often as you can afford to do it. For instance, this person who taught me said she will do like 1,000 a day, 3 days a week, something like that, 3 or 4 days a week. So, and when you order it, order the amount of emails, the amount of that you want to send, that you want have be contacted for your site. You can tell them when you want it to run, your particular campaign to run. 60% opt-in rate is the desired amount. That's 60% of the people who you ordered to receive the ad opts in. But that's going to happen if you have good copy in your ad and a good capture page. And the company that you order the traffic from will give you the statistics. And you know, it's a lot of the companies will also help you write your copy, you know, and have it, you know, to help you have a good one. And you might have to experiment with different copy and different capture pages and stuff like that. Remember to just have an email, though, in your capture page. And you want to have a good follow-up series of autoresponders, plus you want to do your broadcast. The person who taught me said the first email she sends out after they go to the site, and this is automatic, it says in the subject line, "Don't be shy, text," and then her name. So don't be shy or text me, or, you know, after you hear this or something like that. Now, when you do the email broadcast, you want to always invite them to different events, invite them to whatever events your company has, whether it's, you know, calls in the evening, opportunity calls or webinars or whatever it is that you can invite them to. Always give them the website again. Say something like, you know, if you want to check it out, you know, thanks for visiting my website. If you want to check it out again, something like that. Now, when you now remember, they've already opted in, but they only opted in to the website with the email on it. If you want them to also opt in, you know, if you want them to go back and check it out again, this time you might want to send them to another capture page where they actually have to put in their name, phone number, and email, because if they do go back, that way you know it, and now you can call them, whereas before it was rather, you know, impersonal and stuff. So you might want to do that, or you can just give them the link to the actual website again, so they don't have to fill in their information again. That's up to you to decide, and that's true of any autoresponders or follow-up emails you do to anybody who's gone to your website. By the way, for a domain name, well, when you give these people you don't give a domain name to. These people you give the actual URL to. You don't need to give them a domain name. You give them an actual website address. So never mind what I was going to say there. And let's see. Well, actually, I might as well say it. Like for me, like one of my domain names is realcash111.com. That sends people to my capture page for a particular business I'm in. Then I also have realcash111.info, and that sends them to the actual website for that same business. So I always get two extensions for my domain names, one to send them to the capture page and one to send to the actual page itself that I want, you know, that gives them the information, because sometimes I don't want them to have to fill in their thing again. So it's just easier to have both of those. Okay. And, you know, in your email broadcasts at different times, you can offer different specials or things like that. Like this one person who taught me about all this says, like in the summer, she had a special saying, summer special, you know, 20% off back into your business if you come in, you know, within a certain time or something like that. You can also put videos in your email broadcasts. And videos, and videos are things you do like on YouTube. It is recommended that you do videos a lot to help get your name out there and everything. This is not a lesson about that, and I don't teach about that, but there are many things to teach about that, and even a lot of the businesses these days will teach you, and I can help you find information on that if you need it. But, they say that you do videos. You don't always talk about your business. You talk about just, life and content and anything you might want to impart that's maybe a good lesson. And then occasionally you put in about your business, because otherwise people won't watch you if you're always just selling your business. But especially if you put in a little video in your email broadcast, you want to put something about you. Hi, this is Meredith. Thank you so much for looking at my email. I just want you to know, I really will help you if you come on board, something like that. I mean, I'm not an expert at that, so let's see here. Now, a lot of these companies bump up a lot of the companies that offer solo ads do bump up their price and offer them as an affiliate program where you can make money if you get other people to buy them. The ones I am giving you here do not do that. They're wholesale, basically. And you want to try different vendors and different types of packages to test it out. But here are some solo ad companies. There's Marketing. That's U, T as in Tom, T as in Tom. Marketing. And you can find him on Facebook. Just look for Thomas Utt, U-T-T, on Facebook. I don't have his, I can't believe it, I don't have his website here on my page. So if you ever need that, get it from me. But you can find him, Marketing. Probably if you just Google, you'll find him too. It's not a common name, Utt. Then one program I really liked is called ExtremeLeadProgram.com, ExtremeLeadProgram.com. They have a lot of different packages you can choose from. I've done his twice now, just recently for the first time, and he has a special thing that's not even on his website right now, or at least it wasn't a couple of weeks ago. He gave it to me special when I got in contact with him through Skype, where he offered for 1 million emails to go out. It was only $99.95. So if you need that link, well, I'll give it to you right now, but if you can call me for more information, and my number is 818-458-7258. If you need, some of these links and stuff. But that particular link for that 1 million clicks for $99.95 is www.extremeleadprogram.com/solo, SOLO, email ads, ADS, advertising. And then another company is called ClickActionTraffic.com, ClickActionTraffic.com. And a final company that I'm going to give you is Igor and what is that? I can't read it. Igor and Alina. That's IGORANDELINA.com. That's ELIN as in Nancy A.com /solo, SOLO, -ad, AD, -service, -J, V as in Victor. And that is my solo ad training. Call me if you have any questions.